Good. So, we're gonna do some mobility today. We'll try to work with the whole body, but we'll try to pay more attention into the shoulders and into thoracic opening. So, starting to work in back bends, but trying to mainly focus on the upper side of the back, so there's not so much tension on the lumbar spine. We'll do a little bit of hip flexors as well, so the back bend is full, okay, and kind of like even throughout the whole space, but always trying to making sure the lower back lengthens instead of collapsing, okay? So, when you're ready, we'll begin in our seated position. Spine long, shoulders gently back, hands anywhere that feels comfortable, eyes closed. Breathing in and out through the belly and the nose, observing the natural movement of your breath. Notice how as you inhale, spine lengthens, chest opens, belly expands. Notice how when you exhale, you naturally ground, you release, you let go. Try feel aware of your whole body. Prepare mentally for the practice. Slowly inhale deep through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale deep through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale deep and exhale. Slowly relax the neck, and very slowly, gently, we will open our eyes. We'll start doing a simple warm-up throughout the whole body and then slowly move through the rest until we reach our back. So slowly allow the neck to relax, chin to chest. We'll start with some neck rotations. Inhale, go to the right and back. Exhale, left and forward. Inhale, right and back. Exhale, left and forward. Two more, inhale deep. Exhale. Once last, inhale. Good. And exhale. Let's switch to the other side. Inhale, left and back. Exhale, right and forward. Deep movements, inhale deep. Exhale. Great. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Nice. And exhale. Slowly come back to the center. A little bit of shoulder movement. Inhale, bring them forward and up. Great. Exhale, back and down. Really try to exaggerate the movements. Inhale deep. Exhale. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale deep. Good. And exhale. Let's try to do the opposite direction. So forward and up on the inhale. Exhale, back and down. Good. Forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, back and down. Great. Two more. Inhale deep. Exhale slow. Last one. Deep inhale here. And exhale. Perfect. Slowly, when you're ready, reach the arms up. Elevate the shoulders, palms face up to the ears. We'll start moving gently forward and back, maintaining the shoulders elevated, grounding through the sitting bones for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure you lock the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Become long. Inhale, exhale, twist. Open up your right shoulder for 10. Good. 9, 8, 7. Very nice. 6. On every exhale, try to twist deeper. 4 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Slowly inhale, reach the arms up again, elevate. Once more, forward and back for 10. Make sure the core is slightly engaged so you don't arch the lower back. 7, good. 6, 5, 4. Keep lifting the shoulders higher. Last 2. And 1. Slowly inhale deep and exhale, twist to the other side. For 10. Great. On every inhale, remember we find lift, we become longer. On the exhale, then we try to twist deeper. Nice. Last 5. Great. 4, 3. Good. 2. And 1. Perfect. Slowly inhale, reach the arms up. On the exhale, interlock the fingers behind your back. Reach the hands high. Open the chest slightly. Send it forward. Keep working on rotating or rolling the shoulders back and down as the hands are trying to lift. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, interlock in front of you, round the spine, look to the belly for 10. 9, good. 8, pushing forward, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlock behind you. One more time, reach back. Open the chest and lift the hands. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly interlocking front, roll forward, look to the belly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of you. Lean forward onto your knees. Come to your tabletop position. We begin with some cat and cows. Then we'll try working to our super happy pose variations. Start inhaling, opening up the chest. Roll the shoulders back, lift. Look gently up with the shoulders gently externally rotated so the eyes of the elbows are looking forward. On the exhale, push and round, look to the belly. Inhale, open, exaggerate as much as possible. Exhale, push and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, push and round. Inhale, open. Exhale, push and round. 2 more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, push and round. Last one. Inhale to lift. And exhale, round. Great. Slowly come to center. Bring the knees back a little bit more. Make sure knees and hips are in one line. Hands go forward to the top of the mat. We start working into our puppy pose to hollow puppy, starting with the hollow. So we start in the center, tag the tailbone, look to the belly, inhale. Exhale, drop the chest down. Inhale, tag the tailbone. Exhale, drop, look forward. If you want to go deeper, knees can come a little closer. Tag the tailbone, inhale. Exhale, drop the chest. Tag the tailbone, inhale. Exhale, drop the chest. 2 more, inhale to tag. Exhale, drop. Last one, inhale, deep tag the tailbone. Exhale, drop it down. Option to stay Or if you want, you can flex the feet, extend the legs for 10. Hips high, work on that middle upper back opening. 8, 7, 6. Keep elevating the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees on the floor. Tag the tailbone. Round the spine, roll it forward, drop the hips, come into your Sphinx Pose. Focus on reaching forward with the chest, engage the glutes, and really try to bring the shoulders back and down. Try to pay all your attention, or most of it, towards your middle back, and try to press it forward. Imagine someone is grabbing you and pulling you from your ribs towards the wall in front of you for 10. 9, glutes engaged throughout the whole hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, come back down, breathe in and out. Okay, we'll try to work actively throughout this variation. Really want you to press the glutes and the hips down onto the floor, so glutes really engaged. We bring the hands behind the ears, we lift the chest, we bring the shoulders back, the elbows back, and we breathe for 10. 9, engage the back muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, breathe in and out. Very nice. We'll repeat this one more time exactly the same way. Then we'll try to work with other variations. So when you're ready, inhale, reach, hands behind the ears, and breathe. Glutes and back really strong, as if you want them to connect to each other. 5 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back down. Breathe in and out. Very nice. We'll try to incorporate some shoulder movement now, and then on the last round of this flow, we'll try to work on deepening through the same locust with a different variation. So we start with the hands forward, extend the arms, elevate the shoulders, forehead on the floor, feet together, glutes strong, legs strong. Inhale, lift the hands off the ground, we hold for 10. Keep elevating the shoulders, lifting the hands higher. 7. Slow and long breaths. 5. 3, 2, 1. Slowly arms sideways, aeroplane, lift the hands high. Try to make sure they are 90 degrees on your upper body, shoulder blades closer together. 7. Try to even connect the shoulder blades as if you have a coin between them and you're squeezing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands back, turn the thumbs facing up. Internal rotation, reach the hands high. 10. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Arms aeroplane once more. 10, 9, reach high. 8, 7, 6, core glutes strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, arms forward. 10, 9, lift the hands. 8, 7, well done. 6, 5, elevating the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1, release, relax. Very good. Slow and long breaths here. Very good. We'll repeat this one more time, and then the shoulders will be really, really warm, perfect for opening. Okay, so when you're ready, same thing, arms forward, forehead on the floor. Take a deep inhale, lift the hands for 10, good. 9, 8, 7, good. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm sideways, aeroplane. Reach the shoulder blades closer together. They try to connect for 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, very good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the hands back. Thumbs facing up. Work on internal rotation. 10, 9, 8, 7, good. Lifting the hands higher. 6, 5, 4, hello Ale. 3, 2, 1. Sideways again. Lift the hands high. 8, 7, 6, nice. 5, 4, 3, very good. 2, 1, and last, go forward. Lift the hands high. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, very nice. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly relax. Breathe in and out. You can bring one cheek onto the floor if you prefer forehead instead. Slow and long breath here. Nice. Very good. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Great. Slowly we're going to start working on deepening through our locust by trying to work on lifting the knees off the ground. First we'll try to do a particular variation. So we'll bend the knees. First I'll show you. We'll try to connect the heels to one another, and the feet try to turn out like Charles Chaplin, okay? So toes facing out. At the same time, we're interlocking the fingers, we're lifting, and we try to touch, but without connecting. Just focus on lifting high and reach back to touch hand with heels. Remember, external rotation on the legs, toes facing out to the sides. We interlock, we reach up with the chest, and we try to reach back to touch the feet. Okay? So when you're ready, we lay down. Let's do it together. First round, we'll do 2 rounds of this. We separate the knees a bit. We touch the heels together. Inhale, open the chest, reach. Try to connect for 10, 9, 8. Higher and higher every time, every breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Slow and long breath here. Nice. 3, 2. Remember, we're working with activation, and 1. We'll do the same thing once more. So remember, feet out, heels together. Work on that external rotation on the thighs, and at the same time bring the knees up as much as you can. Then we interlock, we lift the chest, we really try to expand through the thoracic, shoulders back, shoulder blades closer together, okay? We try to connect them to one another, and we lift, okay? When you're ready, inhale and open for 10. Good. 9, 8, 7, Marcia, hands higher. 6, yes, and reach back with the shoulders. 4, good, nice, James. 3, Ivana, hands higher, chest a little higher as well. 2, good, Ian. And 1, slowly release, relax. You will probably feel now how your back muscles and even your shoulder blade area is a little bit warm. Maybe you feel some discomfort as the muscles have been activated. Okay, we'll maintain this activation for the next 2 rounds. We will try to do a full Danurasana, so a bow pose, grounded on the belly on the floor. Same principle in terms of activation. So even though you're grabbing with your hands your ankles, I really want you to focus on engaging through the back rather than just pulling. Okay? So we come onto the belly, separating slightly the knees. We reach from the outside. We then try to lift, reach up, engage the back muscles, the glutes, and lift. See if you can press with your feet back to create a little bit more opening in the thoracic, in the upper back. Okay, so when you're ready, take a deep inhale, reach, open for 10. Constantly focus on the chest, lifting, shoulders back. Lifting, shoulders back, and see if you can press the feet back. 8, nice. 7, 6, come on, Ale, shoulders back a bit more, chest higher. 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Breathe in and out. Very nice. Slow and long breaths. Nice. We will try to repeat this one more time. Okay? So, when you're ready, same thing. We try to grab with the hands the ankles. If you feel by any chance some discomfort on your hip bones, okay, you may want to place like a cushion underneath, maybe a towel. For me, it's super intense on the actual bone. So sometimes when I practice, I place something underneath. Today is fine, but sometimes I do that. So grabbing the ankles, not the feet, flex your feet, reach up and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And breathe. Very good. For 3, 2, and 1. Great. Slowly, when you're ready, bring the hands onto the floor. Press with the hands down. Come back into your tabletop and drop back into your child's pose. When you reach your child's pose, separate the knees a little bit from one another. Come onto the fingertips and try to drop the chest. So it's kind of like a child's puppy variation. The shoulders are working a little bit in opening as the chest drops, as the hips try to ground towards the heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, when you're ready, go forward into your tabletop. Sit on your heels for a moment. We're going to start now that our spine and our shoulders are a little bit open. We'll focus on our hip flexors. We'll try to do a few rounds of this, and then we'll move on to the wall to try to activate the shoulders with our hip flexors opening at the same time. And then finally, we'll try to play around with some pincha variations, working in opening the shoulders. For the pincha variations, of course, you can also use the wall, but I'll give you different options for you to try, okay? We'll start first with the opening on the hip flexor. So, tabletop position, inhale, extend your right leg back, and as you exhale, place the foot outside the right hand. We'll begin just with general opening on the hip flexors by bringing the hands onto the hips. First, just passive. Point the foot off the back leg, hands behind you on the hips, shoulders back, elbows into one another, lift the chest, send the hips slightly forward. Start noticing the opening here. 8. Every inhale, we keep lifting the chest. Each exhale, we keep rolling the shoulders back, bring the elbows in. 5. 4. Left glute strong. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your right hand onto the floor outside on the right side. Left arm goes all the way through the right and back. For 10. Mainly focusing opening through the left hip flexor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come through the center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. Open up the shoulders, reach back. Try to bring your fingers down to the floor. Or if you feel very comfortable, knuckles on the floor. For 10. Good. 9. Keep lifting the chest. So don't compromise on the lower back. If you feel it starts to go a bit too intense, go higher. Don't worry on touching, but mainly open the chest. 5. 4. Keep going forward. 3. Nice. 2. And 1. Slowly inhale, reach the arms up. Interlock the fingers, palms face up. Tag the tailbone slightly, bring the shoulders back. Flex the back foot, lift up into a high lunge, but I want you to really focus on dropping the hips. Maintain the back leg strong. Try to focus on that opening of the shoulders, but not the spine, just the shoulders. For 10. 9. Good. 8. Keep dropping the hips. 7. Keep elevating the shoulders and reaching back with the hands. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bring the knee on the floor. Hands back. Grab the foot with your hands. Flex the foot. Option 1. Reach back. Maybe stay here. If you can reach the floor, you can do that. Open the chest. Hips forward. For 10. Good. 9. I want you to really focus on, as you press the leg back, the chest keeps pushing forward. 6. The shoulders keeps rolling. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great. Slowly release the hands. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Bend the back leg again. Grab with the left hand your left foot. Many options. Option 1, just pull the heel to the glutes or push. Okay? Option 2, grab and hook the inner elbow. Keep going forward. Option 3, reach mermaid. Option 4, if you have it right now, try to come into your king pigeon. Okay? Mainly focus on straighten the spine. So the chest tries to, instead of being open to the side, face the center. 8. Nice. Keep lifting up and opening the chest. 6. 5. Very good. 4. And don't worry in which variation you are right now. Focus on noticing the tension and breathing into it to create more space. 2 more breaths. Nice. And release. Slowly relax. Bring the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Okay? We'll now work on the wall. We can move onto the wall to do this variation from here. If you want to do it without the wall, it's also possible, but you may not be opening as much. If you feel your knee is feeling, the knee that is on the floor is feeling quite uncomfortable, you can place a pillow, I'm going to show you with a pillow, below the knee, or you can fold your mat in half or place a blanket so you create that extra cushion to help you out. Okay? So we'll come onto the wall and we'll place the knee on the floor with the foot touching on the wall, foot pointed, more or less knee on top of the right ankle. We start just by leaning forward a little bit. So we already start noticing the opening in the hip flexors. If you feel you need to accommodate your foot a little bit, it's fine, okay? Try to do what feels best for you. Become long on the spine, open the chest. Reach gently back with your chest. Your head doesn't need to arch, just reach a little bit back and up with the upper body, okay? And we breathe. Keep sending the hips forward to notice the opening on your hip flexors. 8. Nice. 7. Wherever you are. 6. You should be feeling all the tension on the right thigh. On the left thigh, on the hip flexor itself, all the way from the upper side of the hip, maybe lower side of the belly, until mid-quad. 3, 2, and 1. Great. We'll try to work on activating our shoulders first, and then we may move a little bit more passive. So from here, we take a deep inhale, maybe lean back slightly to release some tension. We reach back with the hands and up. Try to go towards the toes. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Try not to touch the wall. 6. With the hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release for a moment, hands in front of you. If you can, maintain your left knee on the floor. And breathe. Good. Slow and long breaths. For 5, 4, 3, good, 2, 1. We'll try to repeat the same thing here. One tip, if you feel you cannot just bring the hands back to the feet, you feel it's very hard at the beginning, bring the hands to the wall and try to slide from the wall down. Then when you reach your maximum, take the hands off and try to keep the same the same distance. So try to maintain that form, but just lean back so the hands are not touching. But when you're reaching, it may be a little easier at first to maximize your full range. Okay, so when you're ready, we begin, same thing. And again, don't worry if you need to relax a bit, if you cannot go so deep, go to your level today. Okay, reach back. Remember, hands up, back, try to reach for 10. 9, active Ale, so don't use the strap. 8, 7, very good. Chest opens more, so you create more space. 6, 5, nice, Ivana. 4, good, James. I think we are quite close. 2 more breaths. And 1, slowly inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Walk the hands forward. Stay in the same position. We will do one more round with some passive opening, okay? So here, if you have a strap, you can of course use it. If you can reach with your hand on your foot, you can reach without it. Or you maybe use a towel or a t-shirt if you feel you don't have a strap with you, okay? One little tip again. As we're doing the left foot, you can maybe try to lean a little bit back, a little bit forward, sorry, to grab with your hand, maybe the big toe or the inside of your foot. When you reach, then you can point your foot, one hand on the wall, reach, and then grab. Or if you feel you can do it actively and reach your toes from there, feel free to do that instead. As I showed you previously, okay? Same action, but trying to touch fingers to toes and grab, okay? When you're ready, we prepare any variation that works for you for 10. Nice. 9. The good thing is you have one foot touching the wall. That way, it's a little easier to maintain balance. 7. Good. 6. 5. Focus on the chest rather than the neck. We are not opening the neck here. We're opening the chest and the thoracic. 3. The neck just opens slightly at the end if you want to touch the head to the toes, but no need otherwise. And 1. Slowly inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Take out the pillow if you have some, or if you're folding your mat, feel free to take it out, place it back to neutral, step back, come into your tabletop position, move the hips a little bit. If you need to open the shoulders a bit, feel free to move gently forward into a sort of hollow body child's pose for a moment, moving forward and back, however works best for you right now. For 3 more breaths. 2. Nice. And 1. Perfect. And now we'll try to do the same thing on the other side. We start by extending the left leg. Inhale. And exhale, place the foot outside the left hand. Try to create some space, pulling through the back foot. Hands back onto the hips. Shoulders back. Elbows in, chest lifts. We breathe. For 10. Good. 9. 8. 7. 6. Keep sending the hips forward and lifting the chest. 5. 4. Very good. 3. 2. And 1. Perfect. Slowly from here. Inhale deep. Reach the arms up. Exhale, interlock behind you. Open the chest, fingers to the floor, maybe knuckles, if you feel comfortable. For 10. Good. 9. 8. Keep lifting the chest high. 7. 6, keep rolling the shoulders back. 5, actively. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand goes on to the left and down, right arm back. Opening through the right hip flexor, so goes over to the left and then back as the hips go gently forward and to the right. The more we create opening through the whole chain, the more we'll notice on the hip flexor. 8, nice. 7, keep lifting up through the shoulder and arm. 3, good. 2, and 1, perfect. Slowly inhale, reach both your arms up. Interlock the fingers, palms face up. Tag the tailbone, flex the back foot, press the heel, engaging through the right glute, shoulders open, spine slightly straight. For 10. Good. 9, 8, keep dropping the hips. 7, well done. 6, 5, 4, very good. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring the knee onto the floor. Flex the back foot. Bend the knee and grab with both your hands your ankle. If you feel comfortable like that, remember you can try to reach back and land the foot on the ground as you send the hips forward as you lift the chest. 8, 7, great. 6, 5, keep breathing and keep focusing on that lift, okay? Never collapse, keep lifting. 3, and focus on your chest and shoulders. 2, nice. And 1, slowly inhale, arms up. Back foot reaches the floor. Then with the right hand, we grab the foot. We maybe pull, we maybe bring the heel to the glutes. We may work on our mermaid. We may work on reaching for our king pigeon variation. For 10. Good. 9. And remember, focus on the chest facing forward. 6. 5. Good. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly release. Take a few breaths. Now we'll start moving again back to the wall. Okay? We'll try to work in our activation first before we start deepening through the form. So this time, remember, we have the left leg forward, right leg back. Same thing. Bring the knee close relatively to the wall. Okay? Hands on the hips and start reaching forward with the hips. As you lift the chest, maybe open through the thoracic. For 10. 9. Great. 8. 7. 6. 5. Shoulders back, elbows in. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hands in front of you. Breathe in and out. Try to release any tension you may have. Very good. We'll start working on activation on the shoulders. So remember, we first reach the arms up, then we try to reach back. We see if we can use without touching. Maybe we need to touch just slightly at first to reach. And then we take the hands out. When you're ready, we begin. For 10, good, 9, 8, great, 7, 6, nice, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands in front of you. Relax for a moment, breathe in and out. Very nice. Very good. Three more breaths here. 2 and 1. Great. Let's try to do this again. So, we inhale to reach the arms up. We bend the elbows, reaching back, opening the chest. And we breathe for 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward, bend the knee and go a bit farther. Nice. Well done. We'll stay here for 3 deep breaths. 2. And 1. Perfect. And now to conclude, we'll work on reaching passively with our belt, towel, maybe without anything. We reach with one hand first, back, then the other, and we breathe. Okay? Try to focus on lifting the chest high. That will help you breathe a little easier. Also, if you're looking up and you're creating too much opening on the neck, you may also lose breath. Okay, so really focus on creating space. Maybe looking forward will help you out to breathe a bit better. 8. Nice. 9. 8. 7, 6, 5, good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Feel free to take the pillow out if you have, or maybe bring your mat back into how it was at first. Take a few movements from your tabletop position, back and forth, side to side, maybe creating circles or semicircles. Very good. For 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. From here, slowly drop the sitting bones down onto the heels. We'll start working on opening our pincha, okay? We'll try to deepen through our shoulder opening towards hollow back movement, okay? So, first, if you feel your pincha is not stable, like you're falling or you don't have it yet, we'll try to go into pincha on the wall but we try to bring ourselves slightly back, so away from the wall, so we have space to open our chest. If you feel it's very hard for you, you can go closer to the wall. The idea is that we use the wall as our friend to press onto it with our feet as we elevate the shoulders, as we open the chest to create that space for our hollow back. Ideally, if you can, chin will go in towards the chest, so we allow more space for the chest, and also it feels more comfortable, especially if you feel normally that your head touches the floor or is very close to the floor when you're doing pincha. Okay, so I'll show you from this angle. I think it's gonna be okay. So, one little tip. For me, I find that when I bring my hands together into Namaste for hollow back in pincha, I have a bit more space in my shoulders to open, because there is a bit of widening rather than when the hands are closer, separated. Okay, but that's just me. So try any way that feels good for you. I'm gonna actually move the mat a bit. So maybe you come however feels best for you right now. Touch the wall, hands together, and push. First, we try to open like this. If you feel, again, it's too intense, come closer to the wall, but the same idea in any case. We try to press gently with the feet until we feel we're open enough. You don't have to push too hard. Just try to feel what is best for your shoulders. Shoulders sometimes may be a bit fragile, okay? So make sure they are strong. Focus on pushing the ground and then create space little by little. Okay, so when you're ready, we move to the wall. Also, if you don't have a wall accessible to you, you could use potentially a sofa. We've done it once working in wheel a few months ago. So you can place the feet on the sofa, come into your forearm wheel, and then press with the feet gently onto the sofa. Okay, looking towards the belly, so chin into the chest. For 10. Keep elevating the shoulders and opening the chest rather than focusing on dropping the feet more, okay? 8. 7. And again, focus on the chest, on the upper back rather than the lower back. 6. Nice, James, very good. Keep using the shoulders to push and keep opening the chest by reaching it forward. For 3 more breaths. Nice. 2. And 1. Slowly come back down. Relax for a moment. Ivana, if you're struggling on kicking into pincha, maybe use some blocks so you have more height so you can push, or maybe like a little table to help you reach, because you are like super close to the wall. Okay? Breathing in and out. If you felt comfortable in this round, we try to go a little bit more back. If you felt it was perfect for you, then stay in the same place, and if you feel it was too much, bring the hands a bit closer. Same principle, maybe hands together. If you feel that's bad for you, you can also separate the hands or do any other variation that works. This should be something that works for you. We try to reach up and back, foot on the wall, then we open. Okay. And we breathe. For 10. Hello, Ollie. 9. 8. 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. If you need to rest, also is okay. Last 2. And 1. Perfect. Slowly come back down. Relax in your child's pose. Okay? Very nice. At first, working in hollow backs may feel very, very challenging for 2 reasons. One, it's very scary. Okay? It feels that you're gonna lose balance, you're gonna fall, you're gonna break your back. It feels that it's very unstable at the beginning. Also, when your gaze does not look down. So when you're looking up or chin to chest, you don't have any point of reference, okay? So it may feel very, very uncomfortable. Second reason, if your back or your shoulders are not very open yet, you may feel there is a lot of tension going on. Rather than thinking, if that's the case, that is not good for you yet, try to use these exercises as a preparation for the future when your spine, when your shoulders are a little bit more open. For me, my back and my shoulders were very, very stiff. It took me like 3 years working on back bends to be able to do a wheel pose, okay? Like a wheel that looked more or less okay. But it's possible. So really try to focus on what you are feeling today and how you are in the form. If you're noticing that the shoulder needs more opening, working shoulder openers. If you notice that your spine is very stiff, work in more spinal movements. We are doing it in class, but also when we are not in class, try to focus on these areas and slowly, slowly, you're gonna open up, okay? Now we're gonna try to move into pincha. You can do pincha normal. I will not tell you to do hollow back if you don't want to, but if you feel comfortable or if you want to try, that is always an option. First, I'll give you the option with the wall, very similar of what we just done, but a little closer so it feels safer. And then if you feel okay, then we'll try to go away from the wall and try to work on the form. This form is a little easier than others because you have one knee that is bent close to the chest to compensate the weight. So, first option, we come closer to the wall. So before we were here, we may come a little closer right now. Hands together, again, in my opinion, to help more space, but you can do any other variation. We jump with one leg up, one knee goes to the chest already, and we try to touch the wall. Okay, so you can see I'm kind of like in this arrow position. I switch the position of my head and I elevate my shoulders. From here, slowly I start bending my right leg, in this case, the foot that is on the wall, trying to drop the foot back down. I'm still touching, and then from here, slowly I'm starting to lean forward to create the space and the strength on the arms, so I don't need to touch the wall. If you feel comfortable with the wall, and you want to try without the wall, you can try to do that. I'll demonstrate now. I will not talk because otherwise I will lose balance quite quickly. And you may notice, I will try to open as much as I can. And you may notice that I may fall into a forearm wheel. So a wheel but with the forearms on the wall, on the floor. Okay, that's okay. Especially if you feel you're relatively open on your shoulders. If you notice that you are not yet, don't worry about that. Keep working on the wall for now. Okay? So, same thing. We would come here. We reach up. Oops. Let's see. Okay, I didn't go down. Now I'll demonstrate it going down. So I'll do it on purpose to see what would happen if I fall, okay? So you know that it's not as scary. Again, if you feel the floor is too far for you right now, and you don't want to try with the wall, you may want to go a step farther. One thing that I recommend, you can place, for example, a couple of blocks or a little table or something, so then your foot can touch. Therefore, you will feel more confident. Then you can make that space shorter and shorter until you reach the wall. That if you try to drop the foot to the wall, to the floor. Okay? So we would come here, reach up, oops, open, and reach. Okay? So, your turn. Again, maybe we do normal pincha, that's great. Maybe we start working on pincha with the wall, trying to open up. Maybe we repeat the same exercise as before, just pushing on the wall. Maybe you try with the wall in hollow back. Maybe you place a little table, some blocks, so your foot can reach the floor or that space of support a little closer, a little easier, and then maybe you move into the full form. Okay? So, I'll count to 10 twice, just to give you some counting, but feel free to do as long as you want. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Nice, James. See if you can bend the other yeah, your back leg. That's good. Last 3. And bring your right knee towards your chest as much as possible. 2. Yes, to counterbalance. And 1. Slowly release. Take a few breaths to relax. Well done, guys. Slow and long breaths for 3 more. Good. And 1. We'll do one more round, same thing. Prepare. Yes, 10. Nice. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. And 1. Slowly when you're ready. And relax. Nice. Come into your child's pose. Breathing in and out. And very slowly, without opening our eyes, come down to the mat. Lay down, spine grounded. Squeeze your knees to the chest and move gently side to side. We're gonna do some twists from here, so slowly when you're ready, extend your left leg. Left hand grabs the outer right knee and we twist. Right arm to the right, look to the right fingers. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center, switch legs, twist to the other side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Slowly come to center, squeeze the knees to the chest, maybe come to your happy baby. Really try to ground through your spine, and when you're ready, allow your legs to drop, separating the feet about the width of the mat, separating the arms from the upper body. Palms facing up, coming into your Shavasana. Your relaxing pose. Very slowly, when you're ready, start bringing your awareness back to your body. Start moving the toes, fingers, hands, feet, and neck. Just as when you wake up, stretch completely. Slowly bend your knees and move gently onto one side, just as when you sleep on one side. And with the help of your hands, slowly come to a seated position. Make sure your spine is long. Shoulders are gently back. Hands anywhere that feels comfortable. And take a moment here to observe your body. your mind and your breath, and ask internally how you're feeling right now. And if you have any pleasant sensation coming in, try consciously hold on to that feeling for the rest of the day. Slowly bring the hands in front of the chest. We're going to now chant 1 time Om, 3 times Shanti. Take a deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly relax the neck, chin to chest, and very slowly and gently we will open our eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.